school and college, everyone's like, yeah, Garcia again. So it is pretty cool. Like everyone's been loving that Brie and I are back at Garcia, because you guys have to understand that's what we were always known as, is the Garcia twins. But I've always wanted to learn, be fluent in Spanish. I mean, my dad speaks more Spanish than English, and my half-brother and sister don't even, well, my half-sister now speaks English. My half-brother doesn't. My stepmom's learning. So yeah, I should know that. Yeah, it's crazy. And I hope I'm always remembered as Nikki Ballas. Thank you. I'm just looking at your comments. I'm going to start to make my shake. Someone asked how old I am. I'm 39. And what about baby number 2? Oh, it's so hard. I go back and forth about baby number 2. And by the way, Artem and I both, we would love to have another baby. It's just right. So that's like the hardest part, is I feel like we couldn't really do a lot of things we could if we had to. Like it would be one of the parents having to sacrifice their careers to make sure that they're home all the time. So, hey Jake, what's up? Oh, thank you. You guys are the best. Oh, and then, yeah, I feel like so the rings, the wedding, special. I know we've talked about this before. So it ended up only being Artem's ring that was lost. We found it the next morning. Mateo ended up getting the ring because Artem never put it in the safe. So Mateo got it out of Artem's backpack, and we ended up finding it with his bath toys in the bathroom. Can you believe that? In the baggie. So at least we have the ring now. And you know what? It was a good laugh. It was such a good memory, even though it gave Artem like such an anxiety attack. But people have asked me about adoption. Again, it's about having two. It's not about the pregnancy. It's about just having the 2 kids. That's what's the hardest, because with one, Mateo's so used to traveling with us, and it's easy to take him places, and it's easy to like, let's just say if Artem and I both have to work in the fall in LA, like we know we could take Mateo there and we could get him a teacher and homeschool him. Like if we had 2 and it was a baby, one of us would have to stay home. And I could not be there for my baby and not nurse my baby and be with my baby in the night. Like learning from Mateo, like I'm such a hands-on mom, and I like to be there every second. Like I drop him off at school every morning. I pick him up. Oh my gosh, the other day I totally was that mom that did the drop in my pajamas, but I felt like, because I had my big coat and Uggs on, I'm like, I'll be fine. I was like, I would never thought I'd be that mom. And I was that mom one time that dropped him off in PJs. That's so crazy. So yeah, that's our place with baby number 2. I would actually love to do the pregnancy again, even though losing the weight's so hard. I have 10 pounds, my last 10 pounds of baby weight to lose, but I think a lot of you, I'll go down 5 and then I gain 5. It's just, that last 10 is super hard, and I'm trying to work on it now, because we film Barmageddon again in like 2 months, and I just want to go in there with my 10 pounds off. And I'll admit, I don't work out as much as I should, which I'm trying to get back into that. Someone said I have a big booger. No, it's on my screen. I don't have a booger. People love to be whatever in here, huh? Also, if you're in Nashville, I posted it. Please come see us, Barmageddon. You guys will have the time of your life. Bree's already like, can I sign up to be in the crowd? I was like, sure. Oh, thank you, Kimmy. That was really sweet. And I agree. All right. Well, I'm going to make my shake, but I just wanted to come on here. Yeah, if you're in the crowd of Barmageddon, you're literally hanging out with all of us. It's a lot of fun. And we take photos with people, and it's, you are literally like a part of the show. So, and if you come, dress up cute too. Got to get your Nashville cowgirl, cowboy on. So will you ever go back to light brown hair? I don't know. I've thought about it. Artem really likes my hair dark. So that's why I always keep it dark, because he loves my dark hair. So, I always want my man to be like super turned on. Awesome. Okay. Well, I will let you guys all go. If you'd love to meet me and Blake, go to Barmageddon's IG and go sign up. You will love it. Yes. You should go on Bunny's podcast. Who's Bunny? Am I supposed to know that? Bunnies? Garcia Army for Life. Garcia Army does sound pretty good. I have to say, I like it. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, I'll answer a few more questions and then I'm going to head out to make my shake and then make myself work out before I get Mateo. Oh my goodness. I have I have so much stuff here. I'm like, by the way, I don't know. I know like all the mushroom stuff is a big, Mojo, what's up? The Garcias, much better anyway, right? Mushrooms, I know it's like a big thing right now, but you all should be using, especially stuff with lion's mane and chaga. If you could get that in your shakes or coffees in the morning, it actually does have a lot of good for you. I just bought this brand, but there's liquid form that I know is really good, but I'm putting this in my shakes. So get that in, get it in. I'm actually going to do a whole podcast episode about everything that I learned this past weekend at my detox spa, because it's just, gut health is so important, and I feel like I can tell you all in a way that's very easy, very minimal changes, because sometimes all of that info can be so overwhelming. Like anytime I look at stuff for like helping leaky gut, I'm like, oh my gosh, where do I start? But I feel like I've learned it in such a way that like simple changes, easy to put in your routine, but life-changing. And over time, like you will be so grateful. So our YouTube channel isn't done. WWE is just going through it of what they're taking out. And then you guys will see it back on YouTube here soon. And it will be, I think it'll say the Nikki and Bree show or just Nikki and Bree Garcia. And then we'll start to put content on there. We have some fun ideas for some shows. So I know it seems like it's deleted, but it's not. So I know you say bring back the long hair, but my husband really loves my short hair. He loves it. And so does my mom. And I get so many compliments on it. So yeah, I think I'm going to actually keep it short. I was about to put in extensions, but I did a vote between my group of people and my team, and everyone's saying short. So, but yes, so not all our videos will be gone. On the YouTube channel. Someone just asked. There'll be a lot of videos on there, and then there'll be some that will be gone, but not all of them. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Bree. Look at you, girl. Bree, you still in bed? Let's see. Bree, request to join. Oh, you did. Some highlights in. I mean, I thought, oh, wait. Bree, I thought I accepted you. Oh,
I'm still in bed.
Dang. Dang. Bree literally slept in. Brian took the kids to school, and then Brian came home and made Bree
I have the
coffee.
greatest husband.
You do. Well, I have the greatest
husband. I just
husband.
wanted to listen to you. Hey, everyone.
I've been on here, just, you know me, I can talk forever, and I've just been answering questions and talking to people, and I'm about to make my shake. And I was telling them, Brie, how I am going to do a full podcast episode on gut health, but make it like the easy way of like little changes, but over time will be like the best for them. And like explain it in a very easy way, like how we do wine. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to start to make my shake. I'm not going to hang up, but Bree, do you guys have any questions for Bree? Bree mode? Someone said call him. That was funny.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, I was just saying, like, people, like, they might have questions for you. Dang. How many hours?
So I'll be honest, I didn't sleep that great. And then Birdie woke up and on top of me.
Bree.
I just...
Oh, of course. So Mateo woke up in the night and cried, and I got up, and Artem goes, no. And I go, I think he needs me. So you guys, we both have been away from our kids. So that's why we're talking about this. So you all know when you've been away from your kids for a few days and you can't wait to see them, they can't wait to see you. I go in and Teo pops up and goes, hi, Mama. And so I was with him for a while, and then, but he slept until 7 a.m. And I went back in and got him, and he's like, "Hi, friend. Hi." And I'm like, "Friend." But Artem he wouldn't even eat his breakfast. Brie, he straddled monkey, held me like koala bear all morning long. And then mama. And then guess what he did? Naturally. He looked at me and goes, "I love you."
That's so
he says
cute.
love like love you. I was like melting, but I literally was giving him breakfast, and everyone, I don't know how everyone feels about this, but he was like straddling still. And so I'm sitting on his table, like trying to give him his food because he would not stop hugging me. And at first he didn't, the first time ever, at first he didn't want to go to school. He was like, because he didn't want to let go of my hand. And then he got excited and ran in. He's like, mama.
Say hi.
It just melts me. He makes me so happy. Oh, hi, Penelope. I know. It was so nice.
What are you
I
gonna
just
do
loved
now?
it. Their love
What are
is
you
the best.
do now?
Do you want to go for a walk?
He'll be joining me and the hubby. But we want.
Yeah. I'll totally do a power walk, and then I'll lift some weights after that. But I first have to definitely.
Oh, look at someone said they got their Dr. Pepper and their chili cheese Fritos.
Oh, high school days.
I have to say, has everyone listened to the podcast episode today? Were you guys kind of liking it? Yeah.
Yeah, they happen. I'll let you answer questions, Brie.
You make a shake. I'll answer anything. It's funny because I saw a lot of people asking why I didn't do Brie Danielson. I'm sure Nicole explained, but I am.
I spoke about that.
I am Brie Danielson, but like, Nicole, how'd you explain it? Like it's like TV name. We used our legal name. It's it's something you kind of.
Well, and I said how we've always been. It's been Brie, Nikki and Brie Bella, the Bella twins. And when you and I sat and talked, it was just for branding for us and continuing our brand. And I said, this is what's hard about being identical twins in the entertainment industry. That it was better for us to be Nikki and Brie Garcia, the Garcia twins.
Yeah.
We still love our men. We still got their names legally.
So
don't worry, our Christmas cards will still say the Shigvinceves and the Danielsons. I feel like I still can't say my last name.
Tell that you have to put a lot of thought into saying that, like, it just doesn't slide off your. I can see your brain working really hard. You're like,
no, I'm like Shigvinceves. Oh my gosh, I have to give one cute update though. So Artem's been working really hard because we think that we might be able to get his parents into the country. So he's been like filling out all this paperwork in and out, but we're praying that maybe in a year and a half we can get them here.
I agree.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
I love that. And that's really special. Really special. Gosh, guys, I'm super tired. I slept so bad. How amazing that. Like, I literally woke up this morning and I looked at the time and I'm like, oh my gosh, time to leave for school. And Brian had everyone ready, going out the door. I couldn't believe it. He's like, just stay in bed. And then I did, and then I came back and he made me a coffee, and I'm like, how do I even get out of bed?
No, hey, you gotta have some. If you have a husband that's willing to let you do it, I mean, shit.
Have a good man.
You have a good man. So do I. We really are. We're so blessed.
Nicole, you need to tell everyone how you took out like a vulgar, funny story in the podcast. But we should ask everyone if so Nicole and I get confused sometimes because we'll tell you guys we'll talk about personal stories on the podcast, and then we don't know if they're too vulgar. So then we pull it because we don't want to offend anyone. Not that we'd offend anyone, but like it was a very dirty story, but it was hilarious.